Hi guys, so as we are in the middle of graduate school application season, I wanted to share 5 things with you that I believe you should consider before applying to graduate school. So the first thing, and I think the most important thing, is to do some self-reflection and determine if graduate school is a necessary step to get to your long-term career or life goals. There can be many paths to get to where we need to go, so you have to kind of do some self-reflection to determine if this is the best path for you. Secondly, I would say look at location. Now, I know this may sound trivial and seem small, but graduate school is a long-term commitment. You're going to be there for at least 4 years. So you want to be somewhere where you are going to be happy. So it can be as simple as weather. Do I want to be somewhere cold? Do I want to be somewhere where it's warm all the time? Or does it matter? Location to family and friends, that becomes important along the way. So you want to make sure you're somewhere that you can feed other aspects outside of academics as well. So like if you have hobbies, like if you want to go somewhere where you can go kayaking, um, are you somewhere where you can go kayaking, things like that. So you want to make sure that you are as close to happy as you can be when you're in graduate school, because you are not just a graduate student, you are a full person, and you want to make sure that you're feeding the other desires of your heart outside of your career and your academics. The third thing I think you should consider is community. So outside of location and the city and that community, you want to make sure that you have some community within the graduate school. So that can be student organizations, that can include your lab space as well. But you want to make sure that you're able to find those like-minded individuals to help you be social, for one, because we do have a social life. We want to be social, but someone that could be a proxy for family or friends that are back home, someone or some people that can support you along the way. When you're having a bad day, you want to be able to have a community where you can discuss these things, or if there's an issue, of course there are higher ups and admins that you talk to, but do I have a community of support here where I can vent, that I can talk about these things, that will understand these things? Some of us don't have that. Even you think about people that are first generation college students like myself, sometimes our family and friends don't necessarily understand what we're going through in graduate school. So making sure that you're somewhere where you can have that community is very important. The fourth thing that I would say is to consider if you're at a place that can help you grow and develop professionally. So of course we're here in graduate school, we're doing research, we're learning how to be independent researchers. But am I somewhere that also helps me to learn how to present my research well, learn how to network? If I'm interested in doing a startup post-graduate school, am I able to venture off into that part of my career and maybe take some business classes here or there just to get an idea of how the business world works in biomedical science? So you want to go somewhere where you can develop professionally, outside of the research space as well, because again, you are a full, well-rounded individual. So you want to feed the different aspects of your life and things that will help you grow and be ready for the next step after graduate school. And the last thing that I think that you should consider is financial stability. So for most biomedical science PhD programs, it does include a financial package or salary for the year. You want to make sure that works well for you and as it relates to cost of living. So if you're going to live somewhere like New York City, is the stipend that they're offering me, is this something that I can live on? I'm not going to say comfortably, because that looks different for everybody, but is that something that you are willing to work with for the next 4, 5, 6, 7 years, to at least not be just struggling to get by? Everyone doesn't come from undergrad. There are people that have families. So outside of the financial package that you get, does that include health care? Does that include help with child care, dental care, things like that? I would say in this time, especially during the pandemic, I would definitely look to see if there are resources for mental health. Not all schools consider mental health in their healthcare package. So these are things that you want to consider. Is this a financial package that will afford me some financial stability. Of course, you're not going to be making a whole lot of money as a graduate student, but is this a financial package that works for me and my family? So I hope that this helps you as you are considering graduate programs to apply to, and I wish you the best of luck. Of course, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to HBCU DAP. You can reach us at hbcudap.com or email us at hbcudap@gmail.com.